Jinping a bilateral meeting. Here is Azim Magarsa for more.
Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed and his delegation met with Chinese President Xi Jinping in a bilateral meeting ahead of the Belt and Road Forum. The Chinese president admired the leadership of Prime Minister Dr. Abiy and the reforms he has led over the past year, noting that China holds Ethiopia's development in high regard, according to Office of the Prime Minister. He also shared the cancellation of interest on all loans accumulated till end of 2018. Furthermore, President Xi emphasized that the Chinese government attaches high importance to the beautifying Sugar project and is working on a grant assistance and its support. Both parties agreed to strengthen cooperation between the two countries in various sectors, according to Office of the Prime Minister. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy, for his part, shared commitment of Ethiopia to deepening the comprehensive strategic partnership with China, which is enabling critical moves like restructuring the debt of the Finfinne-Djibouti Railway. The railway project is an early harvest of the Belt and Road Initiative that Ethiopia is part of. In addition to a common understanding on global, regional cooperation and bilateral issues, Prime Minister Dr. Abiy also expressed his concern on the detainment of the young female engineer Nazrait Tabarra. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy arrived in China to attend the second Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation, which will be held on April 25 to 27 in Beijing. Meanwhile, Ethiopia and China have signed a $1.8 billion investment agreement, which covers provision of electric power transmission and distribution lines. The agreement was signed following Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed's meeting with State Grid Corporation of China, according to Office of the Prime Minister. The project will supply power for up to 16 industrial parks, the Finfinne-Djibouti second railway line, and 4 different cities in the country. The office added, the agreement will facilitate not only uninterrupted power supply, but also enable the creation of jobs. It was noted. In a related development, the Prime Minister met with the leadership of the China Railway Construction Corporation in Beijing. CRCC's current largest engagement includes connecting Ethiopia and Djibouti through the railway project. CRCC have expressed interest in investing in agro-industry parks development, oil and gas development, and the beautifying Sugar River project. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed also met with the China Export and Credit Insurance Corporation. According to Office of the Prime Minister, they guaranteed their full cooperation, particularly in enabling the materialization of the investment in energy by the State Grid Corporation of China.
The father of Xi Jinping was Prime Minister of China once upon a time, and this guy, a PhD holder, of course, an engineer. Vice President of the Oromia Regional State, Shimalis Abdisa, said offering knowledge-based leadership is vital to build a sustainable economy in Oromia. The Vice President has assessed work started to realize the Oromia economic revolution and offered future work direction. Welcome at the story.
Oromia economic revolution has started before 2 years back, aiming at building a well-prosperous and developed Oromia. Since then, many works have been done to economically empower the region. Kenya Beverages, Walabu Construction Company, Kenya Agriculture, Akwambo, and other transport were part of the Oromia economic revolution. A discussion panel was organized at the Oromia President Office with the attendance of development institutions, business owners, representatives of banks, and other stakeholders. The discussion was aimed at strengthening the already started economic revolution and evaluating its 2 working years' performance. Members of the economic revolution have been reacted on their work performance and all over perspective for their companies. Kenya Beverage Company is progressing well. We have already completed preparation stage and conducted international bid. Now everything is completed and we are in a document evaluation stage to start operation. The members also raised the problems that the companies had experienced due to lack of leadership and continuous follow-ups. We have been going here and there in our region, but lack of awareness has been observed in some parts of our zonal and district levels. They have the information, but have no more knowledge and awareness in detail about it. The members also raised hindrances of the work and forward their ideas so as to sustain the best status.
Action planning, that way.
There should be action plan for our future workers in a brief way. The other thing is we need to establish a council home led by presidential level.
sochoosuudhaaf hojjetaadha.
The government will strictly work on developing the economy of the society. The budget that we allocate for sectors should be managed effectively and give special concern for economic sectors. Vice President of the Oromia Regional State Government, Shimalis Abdiisa, while reacting on the members' comments, said Oromia should register economic victory in all perspectives, adding that the Oromia Regional State Government will work to strengthen the Oromo nationalism and to build stronger economy in Oromia.
Injiniin guddaan fi fiiwulii ta'ee kan gargaaru dinagdee kana keessattis sabboonummaadha.
Oromo nationalism is the greatest engine and fuel for building economically stronger region. We can't achieve this without Oromo nationalism, so we will work for the betterment of this. The Vice President also stressed that the failure of markets as a country and the problem that the country has been facing because of market system.
Market failure jira.
There is a clear market failure in this country. Private sectors have not been properly discharging their responsibility in managing the market. The government has also not properly discharged its responsibilities. There have been no suitable system for economic development as a country. Shimalis underscored that all should use alternatives in order to overcome the problem.
Carraan qabnu jira. Carraan qabnu yoo cimnee sin recommendation ciccimaa fiddan.
We have an alternative on our hands. If you have done all your level best in giving recommendations for us, we can do a lot with the collaboration workers with the federal government. The second is we have to strengthen the nationalism of the Oromo people. Shimalis assured that the Oromia regional state will strongly support the Oromia economic revolution and facilitate all the necessary help. The Vice President has also set future work directions of the revolution and said evaluation of work performance will be held in short period of time.
Ethiopia's ambassador to Sudan, Shifara Jarsomed, and held discussions with Lieutenant General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, chairperson of the Transitional Military Council, regarding new developments in Sudan. Ambassador Shifara reaffirmed the position expressed by Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed that the government of Ethiopia supports the people of Sudan based on the principle of non-intervention and respect for Sudan's sovereignty. He reiterated that Ethiopia, as a chair of IGAD, is exerting all efforts to work closely with the African Union and the international community to support peaceful and inclusive transition process in Sudan, including the provision of additional time of 3 months recommended by the consultative meeting of African heads of states and high representatives held in Cairo. Lieutenant General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, for his part, appreciated the support given and the positive role played by Ethiopian leadership during this period, and stressed that the council is working towards a quick transition to a civilian rule. He mentioned that Ethiopia and its people are the closest to Sudan, and the strong and historical relations between the two countries will continue regardless of regime change, according to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Administrative and Legal Affairs Standing Committee of Chafe Oromia said to effectively realize good governance and ensure peace and stability of the region, working on causal factors is a must. The committee has evaluated the last 9 months' work performance of sectoral officers under its scope of supervision. Azim Magarsa of the story.
The Chafe Oromia Legal and Administration Affairs Standing Committee has evaluated performance reports of the Oromia Supreme Court, the Oromia Police Commission, the Oromia Security and Administration Bureau, the Oromia Attorney General, and the Oromia Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. According to the evaluation, the Oromia Supreme Court made remarkable change in solving problems that courts were facing. The committee appreciated the improvements gained on ensuring rule of law, but urged the Supreme Court to work in a coordinated manner. The Standing Committee also evaluated work performance of the Oromia Police Commission. Based on the evaluation, with works done by the Commission on controlling illegal trade, more than 12 million birr was restored to government account. However, the Commission has failed to prevent traffic accidents, establishing community police, and controlling crime, according to the evaluation. The Standing Committee also heard the performance report of the Oromia Security and Administration Bureau. The committee raised works done towards ensuring peace and stability by organizing legal and security bodies as strengths that highlighted to give emphasis for crime prevention. Chairman of the Jafe Oromia Legal and Administration Affairs Standing Committee, Issa Boru, said the committee violated 5 sectors related to legal and security. Out of the sectors, the Oromia Supreme Court has done great to solve problems of the public by implementing new strategy.
We've identified a strong side of the Supreme Court that they have organized their own strategy to evaluate their performance and give satisfactory legal services to the public.
The Standing Committee set future work direction that the sector should give priority for security.
We expect from all sectors to improve their weaknesses and strengthen their best performance. Moreover, they need to work hard on ensuring peace and the rule of law.
U.S. Agricultural Agency has opened office in Ethiopia to boost production and productivity. The largest U.S. global company solely dedicated to agriculture, Corteva AgriScience, aims to support the government of Ethiopia in making the agriculture sector more efficient and innovative so that output is maximized and farmers are more successful. Africa and Middle East company president of Bazua said. Corteva AgriScience, which targets to increase production productivity, was officially inaugurated here in Ethiopia. Speaking during the occasion, U.S. Ambassador to Ethiopia, Michael Arthur Reiner, said the world-class capacity of Corteva AgriScience brings increasing agricultural output for the benefit of both producers and consumers. Reiner noted that Corteva's engagement will bring continued gain in meeting Ethiopia's food security and humanitarian needs while supporting many Ethiopians on their path of self-reliance. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Bye-bye.